It seems like for the most part, people only really talk negatively about Clash Royale now. Back when the game first released in 2016, it was definitely one of the most popular games in the entire world, and people only had good things to say about it. But as time has passed, things have changed. Someone's always saying something like, the game is rigged, this game is pay to win, the meta's unbalanced, I hate this card, I hate that deck. It's always something along those lines, no matter what the circumstance is. And to be honest, some of it is justified, but a lot of it is also just complaining for the sake of complaining. But in this video, I want to do the exact opposite. I want to take a quick step back and reflect on Clash Royale and kind of talk about why I fell in love with this game in the first place. In a world where Clash Royale is surrounded by negativity all the time, I'm going to take this video and talk about the game in a positive light. And to show you why I fell in love with this game in the first place, we are going to be leaving this setup, and I'm actually going to be going outside for once. To be honest, I don't be going outside a lot these days, especially now that it's gotten really cold. But I'm doing it now because, you know, I don't really know why I'm doing this. Oh geez, it's cold. Oh my gosh. We're going to be going over there. It's been raining for like a week straight, so I'm not going to sit on the grass. The concrete is pretty dry though. Anyway, I think that's pretty good right there. Jeez, man, I already feel out of my comfort zone. I miss my computer, the heat keeping me warm. It's like 40 degrees outside and I don't have a hoodie. This is too difficult. I'm never doing anything like this again. But anyway, let me tell you reason number one why I fell in love with Clash Royale. It's because I can do things like this and I can just play the game literally anywhere. As long as you have a cellular connection, you can pretty much play Clash Royale anywhere that you want. You know, whether it's like at my desk, like I normally do with videos, or you're like on the toilet, which is another good place to play the game, or when you're at school and, you know, you don't feel like paying attention. You can just play Clash Royale. Why'd this dude play a miner on my Mother Witch? This is annoying. Bro's playing the Midnighter Classic, Witch and Mini P.E.K.K.A. It's disappointing, man. You would think people would mix it up, but they just don't be doing that. I don't know why. You know, personally, I really enjoy playing Clash Royale in class. Why didn't that Valkyrie go to the Goblin Cage? Oh well. But yeah, in the college classes that I pay for, I just be playing Clash Royale, and it's a really good time. I just let a Mini P.E.K.K.A. connect. I'm not paying attention right now at all. And of course he has Skeleton Army. Dude, why? I don't see myself coming back from this unless it's an actual miracle, but who knows? Miracles do happen.
A few moments later.
Alright, yeah, there's a loss, but I think I proved my point. You know, playing Clash Royale anywhere, even if you lose badly, you can still lose badly wherever you want. And even though I'm playing in a different spot than what I normally do, I feel like I'm really not maximizing the mobile potential of Clash Royale, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm outside, but I'm at my house, and there's like so many other places that I could go. Why stay here when I can go somewhere that's really cool or unique? You know, somewhere that you wouldn't think to play Clash Royale at all. And on that note, let's go somewhere. Other people have Lamborghinis and Ferraris. I have a Toyota. Got me a fancy little button. I have made it to my destination, Walmart. I hope this lighting is good. I don't know what I'm doing with this camera. But we're gonna play some Mighty Miner Graveyard this time because Mighty Miner got buffed for no reason and now it's like insane. Maybe I can win this one. I can be a little bit more focused since I'm not like in the freezing cold and I'm in the nice warm car. Then again, I am also in the Walmart parking lot, and you never know what will happen in the Walmart parking lot. You never know what kind of people you'll see here. Anyway, there goes the Mighty Miner. Look at how fast he is. But yeah, we're playing against Lava Hound. Not ideal considering I already played my Ice Wizard. We'll see how things go though. I'll use my Mighty Miner ability. That gets a lot of value, but of course he has Barbarians because every Lava Hound player has Barbarians for some reason. So now I gotta figure out how to deal with that. I guess I'll do this and then this, maybe. I missed the tornado on the Miner. Okay, that's great. Yep. I'm just not playing good today. That's the simple truth. I'm just not playing good. Alright, we're gonna just commit as hard as we can opposite lane. And we're just gonna hope for the best, honestly. Mighty Miner ability, save me. No, this is not gonna work. Unless the Mighty Miner on the tower does some work. Oh, please. Just take the tower. It's not gonna... It will take it. Okay, all right, we're doing okay. We're doing much better. I'm conflicted though. Do I like defend here or do I just try to take another tower? Because I have a feeling he's going to take a tower regardless of what I do. So you know what? In that case, let's just go. Let's just go. Never mind. I shouldn't have gone. I shouldn't have gone. Why did I go? I shouldn't have. We did do a lot of damage. So if we do go to overtime, that sets us up nicely. All right, I have a plan though. Here's what we're going to do. Boom, boom. If this doesn't work, then we lose. That's how this goes. All right? Please work for me, Mighty Miner. Please work. Yes, it worked. Oh my gosh, dude. That's too stressful for a Walmart parking lot. I'm not gonna go in the Walmart because I don't feel comfortable filming with this big camera in public. People are gonna look at me weird. So I'm just gonna sit in my car and I'm gonna go back home and finish making this video. So admittedly, Walmart wasn't the most unique and cool place I could have gone. I just kind of felt like going there for whatever reason. But this next place that I'm about to show you where I played Clash Royale is truly insane. Truly one of the best places I've ever been to. And for this, let me take you to the airport. Before we continue, let me provide some context for the rest of this video. The footage you're about to see is pretty old and I had some plans with it to make another video, but I didn't like the way that video came out, so I decided to repurpose that footage into this video. But yeah, anyway, I decided to fly out 4 hours from my house to Las Vegas. It's a place that I've been a few times before, and it's honestly one of the most unique places I've ever been to and potentially in the entire world. However, even though I was flying to Las Vegas, it wasn't my final destination. It's just a place that I decided to stay while I drove from Las Vegas to another place. But anyway, 4 hours later, I made it, and once you get off the plane, you can immediately gamble at slot machines. It is truly a one-of-a-kind place. Then I took an Uber from the airport, and in the distance, you can see the skyline of Las Vegas. Here is the hotel where I was staying. The lobby was super cool. And then here is my hotel room. By far the nicest place that I have ever stayed. Look at this view. This is incredible. But like I said, Las Vegas isn't entirely why I flew out here. So to get to the places I need to go, I need to drive another 2 hours. And here are some of the landscape and what things looked like along the way. I grew up and live on the East Coast of the United States, which is characterized by a lot of trees and a lot of greenery. So being surrounded completely by desert is definitely an interesting change of pace. And of course, I had to play some Clash Royale on the way. And then I made it to my first destination, which is one of the craziest places that I've ever been to. And that place is the Grand Canyon. This place is beautiful. So yeah, the Grand Canyon was really awesome, but I couldn't end up actually playing Clash Royale here because there's no signal. If only I could get a signal and play Clash Royale here, then that would be the sickest thing, but alas, that's not gonna happen. I flew all the way out here just to not be able to play Clash Royale. Pretty disappointing. Except I came up with a backup plan. Driving back from the Grand Canyon, there were a few other landmarks, so I decided to play some Clash Royale at these. Okay, so we are at the Joshua Tree Forest. I think that's what this is called. So basically in Arizona, it's really hard for like any vegetation to grow at all. But then we have this area, which is just covered in these Joshua trees. It's honestly kind of insane, this area. So while we're stopped at the trees, let me talk about the second reason why I fell in love with Clash Royale. Also, FYI, the gameplay I'm showing you doesn't correspond with the gameplay that I'm actually playing, but that's because I deleted the footage like an absolute idiot, so this is gonna have to work. But yeah, the second reason why I fell in love with Clash Royale is because of its design. While it is visually appealing, I'm mainly talking about its design as a functioning game and how it is specifically designed for mobile devices. A lot of mobile games are ports from PC or console, but Clash Royale was designed specifically for mobile, and it is difficult to replicate on other platforms. Among Us, for example, is available on multiple platforms, but the game functions the same way regardless of how it is being played. However, with Clash Royale, its design doesn't allow for that functionality. When thinking about playing Clash Royale on PC, it doesn't really make too much sense. To drag and drop a card with a mouse would take a lot longer and potentially be more inaccurate compared to using your fingers. Going from hand to mouse to device has more layers of input compared to going directly from hand to device, providing more room for error. And this is something that I can can really appreciate. It provides a unique experience that hardly any other game can replicate. And as I previously talked about, this truly unique experience can be played literally anywhere, except for the Grand Canyon apparently. After visiting the Joshua Trees, next up was the Hoover Dam. This was built in honor of the former United States President Herbert Hoover, and when we got here, I literally felt like dying. So it's currently 111 degrees. This is very hot, but I'm here for the content. You guys better subscribe after you watch this video. By far the hottest weather I've ever been in. So because of that, I didn't end up staying here for very long. And while I did try to play some Clash Royale here, it was just too much to bear. And also the sun was directly in my eyes. So I admittedly just gave up. Then after that, we had one more stop. And this was honestly my favorite thing to see on this trip. What you are seeing before you is called Lake Mead. And with this beautiful scenery behind me while I'm playing Clash Royale, I want to get kind of philosophical with you guys and talk about the main reason why Clash Royale resonates so much with me. When you think about it, a game of Clash Royale is kind of like a metaphor for the game of life. I know that sounds really absurd to say, but just hear me out. A game of Clash Royale happens, and at the end, you either win or you lose. And after the result of the battle, both players are given the same opportunity to go back to the home screen and then have the opportunity to do it all over again. If you don't play well, you think about how you can improve for the next game, and if you win, you celebrate your victory, and then you move on. In a way, this is kind of how life operates. You go about your day, and during your day, you might take some W's and you might take some L's, but at the end of the day, when everything is set in stone, no matter what happens, tomorrow is a new day, and you have an opportunity to start fresh and improve during the next day. It may sound cheesy, but I think that this is a pretty good way of looking at life, like a Clash Royale game. Also, there are times where you may get really mad at Clash Royale and tilt, and the same goes just for life, where you may have a string of really bad days and it may get you down in the dumps. However, just as you'll eventually get back on track with Clash Royale and start winning games later on, you will eventually find better days ahead of you, I promise. Legitimately, this is how I try to look at things in my day-to-day life, and maybe this mindset will help you out if you're struggling. So to finish things off, after visiting Lake Mead, I went back into the city and went to eat at In-N-Out. This was only my second time having it. I had it one time when I went to California a few years back, and honestly, it is my favorite fast food burger. In the following days, I didn't really film anything else just because I wanted to explore the city and wander around and just enjoy my time there without having to worry about content. But overall, I had a really amazing time, and I was happy to play some Clash Royale while taking a look at some amazing landmarks. Hope you all enjoyed this video. It was definitely a very different one, but I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.